I, all chopping ye lickle dibbins tails off Burrow. Welcome to another episode of Hi, I'm Phil. Welcome to Pretty Good Cooking. As evidenced by my shirt, you can tell it's me. And here we are on yet another video of the unsolicited and undefined, and how many Redwall episodes can we do? That's where we are. Today we're gonna make the mole favorite, deeper and ever and tater and turnip and beetroot pie. Say it with me now. Deeper and ever and beetroot and nope, I did it wrong. Deeper and ever and tater and turnip and beetroot pie. Would a mole be able to say that? No. They all have speech impediments, apparently. It's because they spend their life underground and can't see. That's why they can't talk. Moles are good at making beer and also eating this pie. This is not a... Pretty much every recipe we got from the Redwall cooking book has been bullshit. So I had to go think about this some more anyways. And on that note, if you're a kid and you found this recipe, don't watch it. This is not for you. This is like when mommy and daddy are fighting and you need to go to your room. Get off the computer and go to your room. Alright, what are you doing, Vinny? What are you doing, bud? I'll chop off your tail! That's like the classic Redwall threat. Any kid's bad, they're gonna chop your tail off. It's a hard life. To start this recipe, preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Also, this is a pie. If I was good, I would make a pie crust. I don't like baking in the first place, so instead we got an instant crust. These are individually wrapped. That's kind of cool. You want to carefully unroll a pie crust into your pie receptacle. Oh, it ripped. Carefully, more careful than me. Don't be like me. Don't be dumb. Press your pie into this. And you can see that it's like not quite big enough for the receptacle that I put it in. But that is kind of a hallmark of this particular pie that we're making, in that it is deeper and ever and tater and turnip and beetroot pie. And that is... What are you saying? Boogada, 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 boogada. Deeper and ever and deeper and deeper and taters and turnips and beetroot and pie. My rapper name probably would just be Lil Phil. What we need, in addition to a political revolution, is a pot of boiling water. I am that is Elias. Look at that cool art. Yeah! This is Martin Luther. Yeah, this is Martin Luther. He was German and he liked birds.
He didn't like the Catholic Church though.
I would like to briefly explain that nice piece of art, that custom piece of art that we have, was made for me for my birthday by a nice lady who was a tattoo artist and made such an impression on me that I can't remember her name.
Mara. Did you really not remember?
No, I couldn't remember her name.
I'll make a wager that if she sees this episode somehow and then like comments on the video, I'll get that as a tattoo. I'll do it.
Alright. The main ingredients in deeper and ever and tater and turnip and beetroot pie happen to be taters, turnips, and beets. A beetroot is the same as a beet. Did you know? So what you gotta do, after telling your dogs to shut up, you need to peel and trim all these roots. And you can just do your best. I'm gonna start based on the relative size of my ingredients with 4 potatoes. Someone call these small potatoes, but I think that they merit more attention to that, so I will say that they are of medium size and therefore worth considering. Onto the turnip. Remove this stem, and then you peel it just like everything else. Whatever color you thought was gonna be there, get rid of it. Here's the beet. Wow.
I was dropping sick beats. Watch this.
Rip that shit.
Drop it. Drop the beat.
Oh. Stop right there, Phil.
Yeah, he dropped it.
Use gloves. All right. Get peeling your beet. Beets kind of bleed like people. Let's trim that stem too. Oh! Who put these blueberries in this pie? That's not where they belong, and they never will. We're gonna proof our pie for about 8 minutes. You put it in the oven. Okay, so we're gonna thinly slice all of these roots. There's our little proof pie. Looks like it's bubbling up, so just poke it down. Stop right there, pie. Here's some thinly sliced potatoes. We're gonna parboil them in this water. Parboiling means that you cook them for a little bit, but not all the way. I don't know how long, well, I'll let you know. Okay, so we parboiled the potatoes. They're looking a little soft. Starting to get transparent. Some of you guys at home know what it's like to be soft, because you're not strong. And in the same pot of water, we will move on to our turnips. And my initial impressions is that we've got too many root vegetables, but you know, if we have leftover, we'll probably just throw it out, because we're wasteful Americans. I don't like you. So parboiling those, and then after that it'll be the beets.
Would you like some cheese with that wine? Why, yes I would. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to be using a non-lethal knife to open this cheese so I don't cut myself again. This is already not working.
Do you need some help?
No! Where's the open here little slot? What the shit? You got any scissors?
Yeah!
Well, I will be grating this cheese, and so far I'm giving it a D- for, you know, being workable. God, this is such a pain in the dick. Holy shit. Okay, I got her. What kind of cheese is this again?
Swiss!
Yeah. Alright, I'm Gordon Ramsay, and I will be showing you how to properly prepare cheese. Just look at that, look at the fine preparation. It's delicious.
Turnips is done nips. And next up we'll add some beets. Here they go. Gonna get weird in there. Blood water. Log, 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 log. Eulalia. What's this? Gouda? Gruyere.
I don't speak French. Oh, I'm gonna do the same thing with this Gruyere. This one's weird. It's like a bar of soap. But it don't smell like a bar of soap, I'll tell you that.
Let's pull them beets. They look like organ meats. Now in an ideal world, you would let these cool and dry, but I don't think we got time for that. Notice how the water is blood. All right, we'll be back shortly. That's the Gruyere. Okay, let's make a pie. Start by taking some Gruyere cheese and sprinkling it over the bottom. Add some Swiss cheese too. Don't worry about the volume, this will push itself down at some point. Now basically you want to take your thinly sliced items and create layers. This is hot as f and it's burning my hands. Got some potatoes, now we're going to add turnips. I'm going to add some beets. Gosh, those look wacky. Kind of seems like could have used less vegetables all around. More potatoes if you want them. Probably could have made 2 pies, honestly. Alrighty, in one of these bowls, crack 2 eggs. Beat them up. Get some Chervil, some kind of herb. I don't even know. I don't know what the f this shit is. Throw that in the eggs. I don't know what does this even f taste like? I don't even know. A little bit like parsley, a little bit like thyme. That's good. It's good, Steve. It's real good. To this we shall add some sour cream. We're just gonna add a big chunk of that. Couple overwhelmingly large spoonfuls. And then to that we're gonna add just like a bunch of cheese. Swiss, Gruyere. And we wanna incorporate all this together. And if you can get this into some kind of like relatively uniform consistency, I think it'll be nice. So one option that you have is to actually just bake the pie with this on top. Another option is to bake this as a layer in the pie and then use another piece of crust as the top. I don't know what we should do. I think if we don't include another layer of pie crust, then it'll have like a golden brown cheese on top, but then it'll be less of a pie. At any rate, I'm gonna dump that shit all up in this bitch. I'm kind of thinking good as is. I think I'm gonna have a higher success rate. Also, the beets will probably bleed through the top, and that'll be hilarious. Also, we got all this cheese that can just bake on top, and that'll be hilarious. Now, more cheese. More cheese! How did we get here? The cheese head's not on my head. But really I'm at this point where I don't really care what the books say, and now I'm just like, just put the cheese on. Just put the cheese on. What could go wrong? Add some salt to this fine pie. Oh baby, oh baby. And we're gonna pop this bad boy in the oven for about an hour at 375. Check on it later. We'll be back. We let the pie go for 50-ish minutes. That looks good. Deeper than ever in tater and turnip and beetroot pie. Looks like it's bleeding. Gonna need to let that cool. I mean, a solid 15 to 20 minutes. Yeah, boy. We'll be back soon to try and wait for this. Let's check it out. Oh no, it looks like blood. This is gonna be up there in our probably like least appetizing looking entrees. Yeah, a pie. Taste test. It's truly delicious. That's so good. All of like the root vegetables like have like you can taste them, but that cheese topping just makes it even better. Yeah, I can taste the chapeau. Just great. Wow, this is so good. Holy shit. The beets really stand out in this pie. They're really tasty. Holy shit, this is so good. That is how you do it. No wonder the mole people like this shit. Eulalia! It's the shoes that say log-a-log, not the moles. That's different. Read a book, or 20.